Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to class today. We're going to do a deep hip opening practice where we'll warm things up first and then we'll open up our external hip rotators with some powerful and beautiful stretches. You won't need any props and it should feel very calming and grounding. I'm really excited for this one. Let's open our hips. We'll begin on all fours with puppy tail chase, and then we'll do some hip strengthening warm-ups. And coming on to hands and knees, spread your fingers. Strong active hands gripping the floor. Toes could be tucked or pointed. Take a breath in, and with your exhale, look over the right shoulder and squeeze your right shoulder towards your right hip. So you're shortening the right side body. Take a breath in, come back to center. Exhale, left hip and left shoulder squeeze towards each other. Inhale to center. Take it over to the right. And to center, over to the left. One more per side. Inhaling, exhale to the right. Inhaling, exhale to the left. Inhaling back to center. Lift your right leg towards the sky, keeping the knee bent. Take a breath in. With your exhale, stretch the leg straight. Tap the floor with your toes. Inhale up, bend your knee, and bring your knee back to the floor. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, straighten the leg, tap the floor, lift up, bend the knee, back to the floor. 2 more times per side. Right leg opens, stretch it out, tap, lift, bend the knee to floor. Inhale, left leg, stretch it out as you exhale, tap, lift, bend. Knee to floor. Ooh, feeling a little bit burned in the hip here. Open up, right side, tap, lift, bend, bring it down. Left leg, stretch it out, tap, lift, bend it, bring it in. Walk your hands forward of your shoulders a few inches. Strong active hands, melt your chest, and we'll lift up and back to downward facing dog. Bend the knee, straighten the other way. Let's loosen up. We'll do a similar thing in down dog, less reps. We'll do 2 per side. Good. Hold a steady dog. With your inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, and turn your hip open. Exhale, straighten right leg over to the right. Tap the floor. Lift up. Bend the knee. Foot down. Inhaling, lift left leg. Bend the knee, turn the hip open. Exhaling, leg straight. Tap. Pull it up. Inhale, bend the knee. Foot to floor. Right leg. Lift and bend. Right leg to the side. Tap. Open. Bend the knee. Foot down. Inhaling, left leg lifts. Open. Stretch it over to the left. Tap the floor. Pull it up. Bend the knee. Foot to floor. And walk your hands to the back of your mat, coming into a standing forward fold. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg, move back and forth, loosen up, getting into our hamstring muscles. Bend your left knee a few inches. Walk your left hand forward, forming a tripod between your feet and your hand. Reach your right arm back behind you, up overhead, and like you're doing a freestyle swimming stroke, reach it forward. Right hand replaces the left as you bend the right knee. Left leg stretches straight. Left arm, freestyle, a couple more times per side. Try to make it smooth as you go from side to side, getting some shoulder rotation in addition to our hip rotation today. 1 more time per side. Right arm reaches back, up overhead, and then left leg as well. Both legs straight. Just breathe, see what's here for you today. Let's bring full attention, full awareness to our practice. Just noticing the breath, Ujjayi breath. If you're familiar with it or you're just breathing in and out through the nose. Inhaling, come into a half forward fold. Exhale, bend your knees, come into a squat. You could turn the toes out. You could have heels lifted if necessary. Great hip opening, hip warm up routine, bringing squats into the mix. Try to keep your chest lifted. Relax your face. From here, start to pad your hands forward and just step the right foot forward into a lunge position. Lower your back knee. Let's come Anjaneyya with cactus arms. So this low lunge, back knee is on the floor. Lift through the side body. Draw your shoulders back. Spread your fingers and lift up through the heart. So you're lifting up and out of the waistline. Relax your face. Keeping the torso as it is and the arms as they are, cactus arms. Let's just turn, rotate to the right. So cactus arm twist, looking over the right shoulder. Soft jaw. Good. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, hands to the floor. Runner stretch. Working into the hamstring again. We can consider all of these muscles, hamstring muscles, hip flexor muscles, which we just stretched. It's part of a hip opening practice as these muscles all connect into the pelvis. Pressing the right heel down, pull back isometrically. Feel like you're going to drag the foot back and spread your toes, which is a very important part of our hip opening practice, working the toes to help stabilize the various joints of the body, most specifically the knees when we come to external rotation. Lengthen out of the waistline to fold. Inhale, extend forward, bend your knee. Both hands to the inside of the front foot, lizard lunge. Stay up on your elbows, bring your elbows to a block, or bring your elbows to the floor. Maybe lift your back leg to intensify. And hug your inner thighs towards the midline, towards the central axis of the mat. Breathing in and out through your nose. We hold a lot of excess nervous energy in the pelvic region, and these muscles get tight when we're feeling stress. So just opening these muscles and bringing attention and awareness can help bring a greater sense of calm and equanimity. Inhale and rise. Press back, diggity dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Come into a squat. Again, then we'll pad hands forward and we'll step left leg into lunge. Just try to make it smooth. Rise up for cactus arms. Spread your fingers. Lift through the side body, shoulders back. Press your hands back and take the top of the ears back. So it's a little bit of a back bend here as well. And this helps to create increased stretch in the hip flexor muscles of the right leg. Keeping this twist to the left. So you're using your abdominal muscles to turn. Relax your face. Next, exhale, slowly release. Runner stretch. Left leg straight. Fingertips on the floor. Press your left heel down. Try to drag back. And feel the difference between not pulling the heel back and pulling it back or attempting to pull it back. You should feel your hamstring muscles light up. Lengthen out of the waistline, reaching crown of the head towards your left toes. Just relax your face, breathe. Let's embrace the gift of being on your mat today. Inhale, lengthen forward, bend your knee, lizard lunge. Elbows to the floor or a block, or you could have hands on the floor. Option to lift back leg, stretching it straight. Whether you're new to the practice or perhaps you've been practicing for many, many years, it's the consistency over a long period of time where we hit lots of plateaus, we peak and plateau, but it's that consistency of showing up that really reveals the magic of how it influences our daily life. So my hope is that through your practice, you experience right? The ability to be in the moment, to meet the moment as it is without so much resistance or tightness, to be more fluid in life, go with the flow. Inhaling, rise up, step forward, standing forward fold, feet hip bone distance apart. Inhaling, rise up. Exhale, lower your arms, Garudasana or eagle pose. Bend the right knee, cross left leg over the right. You could have left foot to the outside of the shin, or if you can hook the foot around the ankle, you'll do that. And then either squeeze forearms together or right arm on top of left for eagle arms. Lift your elbows, take your hands forward of the head, try to sink down a little bit. Breathe. Standing figure four, either release the eagle arms or keep them. Left ankle crosses just above the right knee. I'm keeping eagle arms, but you could have arms out to sides or in any position to help you find balance. And if you've still got the eagle arms, release the arms. Slow step back to warrior two. So find your stance. You can adjust. Heel of the front foot lines up to center of the arch of the back foot. Deep bend in the front line. Relax your face. One more breath here. Just try to warm everything up. Good. Exhale. Hands come to the floor at the front of the mat. Let's step forward. Standing forward fold. And we go to the second side. Lifting right leg up. Lift your right foot. And you'll try to hook around the back of the left ankle if you can. And if it's not available today, not a problem at all. Left arm on top. Or squeeze forearms together. Lift elbows. Hands forward of head. Get right ankle above left knee for standing figure four. You still got eagle arms. Release arms out to the side. And let's slowly step back. Warrior two. Try to make your transition suave. It's smooth, fluid. Sometimes it's physical, but sometimes it's more just about being in the flow, paying attention and feeling through your whole body. Sometimes it's just the physical aspect. We're just not quite ready to be fluid in certain transitions. Sink into the front line. Lift up and out of the waistline. Draw your shoulders back. Good. Exhale, hands to floor. This time, downward facing dog. Stretch up and back. We'll go figure four dog. Cross left ankle just above right knee. Bend your right knee. Activate your left foot. Draw the outer edge of the foot back. Lift your shoulders away from the floor as you press through your arms, moving your hips up and back. Keeping the figure four shape, just spin the right heel in so you ground the right heel. And then either keep right hand on the floor or stretch right arm alongside the ear. Almost like a side plank variation. Left knee is moving towards the floor. You could bend the right knee more deeply. From here we transition left leg forward, pigeon or pigeon preparation. So left leg comes forward. The further forward the shin is, the more intense the stretch. So you may need to pull it back. Flex your toes. That'll stabilize the knee and even the outer edge of the foot. The outer edge of the heel can lift slightly. And come forearms to the floor or hands to the floor or prop yourself up. Now we'll move more into the outer hips. Spin the right hip down towards the ground. Pull the left hip back behind you and scoop your tailbone under. Just feel what's here for you. Breathe deeply. Inhale, rise. Let's press it back to downward diggity dog. We'll cross right ankle. just above left knee for figure 4. Bend your left knee deeply. Press right knee towards back of the mat. Stretch down through the arms. Spin left heel in, bringing left heel to the floor. And if you're able to, left arm alongside the ear. Looking under the left arm for your figure 4 variation. And we bring right leg forward, pigeon. Right toes are flexed. Right outer heel lifted if that's available for you. Draw your left hip forward. Draw your right hip back. Breathe, soften your jaw. Think about the right buttock scooping under. Lift to the belly. Okay, and then slowly pull the right foot back a little bit. Sit on the right hip and swing left leg forward as you come up to a seated figure 4. Left ankle crossing just above the right knee. Now, the further away the foot is and the hands are back behind you, the less intense. The more you pull everything in, the more intense the stretch. Let's focus again on left foot. Draw outer foot back. Press up, lift through your heart. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Relax your face. Option to stay like this, or if you'd like, you could twist here, working left hand, forearm, or even back of the upper arm into the foot. And we'll resist from the right hip through the right knee. We resist the twist. As you look over your right shoulder, draw the right shoulder back. And if you're still facing straight ahead, just keep lifting through the heart. One more breath. Inhale and slowly release. Second side. Right ankle crosses just above left knee. Find the sweet spot for you, right, where you feel a real sense of deep stretch, and at the same time, you're able to hold your alignment, you're able to relax your face, still breathe. Right? If you're tightening so much that the breath is not really fluid, if it's just, your breath feels really constricted, then back off slightly. And if you feel like you're not quite pushing yourself to the place where you need to be, then go for it. Maybe go a little deeper. Stay here or twist. Right arm, hand, or forearm into the foot. Keep the right outer edge of the foot pulling back. So no sickle to the foot. Resist your right knee towards the front of the mat. Good. Inhale and slowly release. All right, baby cradle. Stretching your right leg straight, we'll cradle the left leg. So either holding the ankle and shin, or if you're able to wrap, you'll wrap. The main thing here is to keep the foot from sickling. That's a sickled foot, so you want to draw outer foot back. Really important to the integrity of the knee joint. Then lift and lengthen out of the waistline, whatever position you're in. Relax your face. To deepen the stretch, pull your left foot higher and draw it in towards your body. If you need to lessen it, you could drop the foot down a little bit and resist it away. And from here, fire logs, left leg on top. So bend the right knee and we'll stack left foot on top of the right knee. I'll turn a little so you can see. If this is too much, you could always pull the bottom foot back. And if it's still too much, you could always slide your foot forward and fold into this Sukhasana type position. So fire log, let's widen the seat, sitting bones apart. Hands pressed into the feet, feet pressing into the hands as you fold. Maybe even walk your hands forward a little bit. If you want to take this into a twist, you could take left hand, forearm, or upper arm into the arch of the foot. You're welcome to twist in your great logs of fire. Whatever position you're in, you're creating space out of the waistline, lengthening. Inhale, slowly release. All right, stretch the left leg straight. Let's cradle the right leg, either holding onto the shin or wrapping arms around the leg, the knee, and the foot. Try to lift through your spine and even draw the core of your throat back. So as much as you can, the head is over the pelvis, or it's over the spine, I should say, as opposed to jutting forward over the pelvis. Maybe rock the baby a bit. And then we'll place the foot for fire logs, bending left knee, right ankle, active feet. So outer edges of the feet draw back and we'll fold. Remember, you could always drop the right foot in front for cross-legged. Fold. Lengthen out of the waistline. See how, like, what arises for you when you do fire logs? What comes to mind? Are you able to relax, go to the depths, go to a place of intense stretch and still soften around it? If you want to twist, right hand, right forearm, or right upper arm into the arch of the foot. Looking over your left shoulder. Resist from your hips through your knees. So it's like you're extending your leg bones longer. Inhale, slowly unwind. Oof. And then stretch your legs out and just windshield wiper the legs. Let's do Paschimottanasana. Feet about hip bone distance apart. Pull your seat back and apart. And then we'll fold forward, reaching hands for the feet. You could always use a belt around your feet as well. Just relax your face, relax your jaw. Inhale and rise. Lie on your back. Stretch your right leg up in the air. Left leg is straight out. Now you have an option to hold the back of your right thigh with your left hand. You could also use a belt. If you have a belt, place it around the right foot. We'll keep left leg straight up and down. Right arm goes to the right. And just cross your right leg over the midline. Now resist the right hip towards the front of the mat, but try to pull your right foot more towards the back of the mat. Ooh. Good stretch in the outer hip here. IT band, piriformis as well. Inhale up. Exhale. Drop your foot down and we'll do second side. Left leg up. Hold the back of your thigh. Left arm over to the left. Keep the right leg straight up and down. So we're not coming to the outer right hip as we cross left leg over the midline. Activate your foot. Pull the left foot back. Resist your left hip forward. Inhale back up. Exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. And stretch out for Savasana, just checking in. Notice how you feel here at the end of practice. Let's carry with us this feeling of calm and peace into our Shavasana and then into our day. I'll leave you here to rest. Please stay a while if you can. Thanks for practicing with me today. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be with you here on the mat. And we look forward to seeing you again real soon. Grateful to have you here on the channel. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.